Hey there, Personas! Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Yume Nikki. My name is Resubros, and this is, surprisingly enough, the finale to the Let's Play series. I know! Shocking, right? This is... I'm not sure if it's going to be part 1 or the entire thing, depends on how long this goes for. But, as you read from the title, and as I just said, this is the finale of the Yume Nikki Let's Play series. I know! It's been a whole freaking year. I tend to do year-long Let's Plays. I'm not sure if you've noticed from my my channel schedule. I'm not good at it, but I'm getting better. Last time my Let's Play took 13 months. This time it took 12. Clearly, I am giving Let's Players a run for their money. In this episode, we are going to be collecting the final 4 effects that are left in Yume Nikki, and then we are going to be getting the technical ending to the game. Now, there is no ending in terms of like a final platforming level. There's no like final platform, no final boss we have to confront. Like, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, it's not that type of game, as I've stated numerous times before in the past. But there is an ending to the game, and we are gonna get that ending. But the only way to get that ending is by collecting all 24 effects, 25 if you count the instructions. And the first effect that we need to collect is this gosh-forsaken lamp effect. God dang it. I remember in one of the earliest episodes of this Let's Play, I came in here looking for it, and I completely didn't find it, and I was like, oh, I guess it's not here. I'm thinking of another area. Because there are 2 lamp areas in this game, but the lamp effect is literally like one of the easiest effects to find in the game. But if you press the 1 key, you turn yourself on and off, and it illuminates dark areas. It illuminates the dark world, the dark woods, the FC world, where we had in episode 5 with that glitch that was really dark, and as well as the, what's it called? The wilderness, that hot spring area that we had. Now, we are going to be just kind of breezing through this because there are a lot more things that... There are 3 more effects left in the game, and I want to get through them all because I want to show off some more stuff. So I'll meet you guys in a moment as we go for the next effect. Just really quickly, I'm going to be stating that we're going to be going to hell because the next effect that we need to collect is located in a deeper location. I think we might have passed by it. I just didn't collect it because I didn't know it was there. Here's the frog effect again. Located in the forest world, as I've stated numerous times. How you doing, Aztec monkey? Yes, we need to go to hell first. I won't be talking that much because I tried recording this. Ooh. I tried recording this a long time ago, and my commentary kind of made things really, really lethargic. I know it is a Let's Play, of course I'm supposed to talk. I am gonna do a lot of talking, but I want to save the talking for the important parts. So, I'll meet you guys in a moment. Well, actually, really quickly, while you're here in hell, you want to look for, the staircase. The tiny little cubic staircase that we passed by millions of times. And once you find that, which leads to the barrack settlement that we passed a long time ago, yeah, once you want to be going basically to the barrack settlement because spoilers, it's the next effect we're trying to get is in the docks. So I'll meet you guys once I find that door. I am glad I did not show that. It took me so long to find this. Okay, but once we go down the staircase, here we are, back at the docks. Now, if we were to go right and continuously go right like we usually did and talk to the Pirori / yeah, it was the Pirori. I think it was the Pirori. We would go to the barrack settlement. But if you come down here, you'll see this cross of lamps in the water. You pass by them, and you come across... This is not the area I wanted. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut that out. Just keep going right. I made a complete mistake. Down there, there's just a random NPC, but we can't interact with him. If you do put on the cat effect or the stoplight effect, he reacts. Every character in this game reacts to a stoplight and the cat effect. But in all honesty, even though this is a 100% Let's Play, and technically it would be 100% if I were to show off everything, like every single NPC and how they react to every single effect, that would be really cool, but is unsurmountably time-consuming, if that's the correct way to say it. There are just so many NPCs, so many of them obscure. Here you go. If you just look around, you'll get the fat effect at the end of the docks, and the fat effect, you guessed it, makes you fat. Aww, and if you press the 1 key, she goes glue, or goo forever. I want to goo forever. Don't take that out of context. But yeah, to quickly put in my 2 cents about the fat effect, and the last effect that we got, the lamp effect, The lamp effect is just, you know, basic light. I don't really have anything to say about that. But the fat effect makes me think that probably Madatsuki wasn't too great in terms of mindset and of her body image. She probably had a couple of probably not too fantastic ideas about her. Maybe anorexia? I don't know. Like, anorexia, bulimia, anorexia, anemia? I don't know these things. I'm so sorry. Okay, it's good that I did not leave the docks after I got the fat effect. But yes, those are my 2 cents about what the fat effect represents. Like I've stated many times before, first of all, we want to go to the barrack settlement. So we got to talk to the Perori, and we got to walk around the wilderness for a moment. But yeah, I don't know. I always feel really bad whenever I try, like, analyzing Madatsuki's life, because there are some people that honestly think that, like, they have that image about them, and it makes me kind of sad. Everyone is beautiful. Everyone's beautiful. I'm not saying that sarcastically, by the way. Oh, my favorite world. Oh, I'm so sad. This is like the tone of the end of the game. I just... makes me sad. The game is finally over, you guys. The game is finally over. But one of these Perori, if you talk with them, it's a randomly selected Perori, but if you talk with one of them, or interact with them, they have a chance, one of them will teleport you to the area where another effect is located. So I'm really glad that I didn't just warp myself out of here. So we're gonna try to find that. I don't know where it is, because it's randomly selected every dream, much like every other event in this game. But here we go. Yeah! Okay, now, here we are in FC World. Technically, this is FC World B, if I'm remembering correctly. Now, these are all Perori, and I think they're technically referred to as lizardmen in this one. I'm not sure. But the first time that I came here trying to find this effect, first of all, I didn't even get this effect on my first playthrough until the very end when I just kind of like pseudo-cheated. But right now we want to collect this effect, so let me see. If we go here into this hand, we go all the way up. Is it this guy? No, it's not this guy. No, stop digiting me. Don't you digit me. Is it up there? Because this looks very similar to an area that we already went to, but I think this is the correct area. Oh, he's gonna be causing a problem now, isn't he? Of course he is. Let's kill him. Let's live up to the Madatsuki name. Okay, goodbye. Ooh, we got money. Ooh, piece of money. Ooh, piece of money. I don't watch that, what is that, Family Guy? Don't watch it, I really don't. I absolutely abhor it. It's the most despicable show in existence. But we are not talking about that. Here we go! This is Buyo Buyo. And if you talk with them, you get the Buyo Buyo effect. Wouldn't you know? Let's see. Buyo Buyo. And when you have the Buyo Buyo effect, you become jelly. Oh, it's a pretty funny effect. I like it. But there we go. We already have the 3 of the final 4 effects in the game that we have to collect in our playthrough. Wait a minute. I'm trying to escape. Where's my Nomade? Here we go. But yes, it's located in FC World B. This is a secluded area, so no wonder I never collected on my first part, in my first playthrough. But Buyo Buyo makes you become soft and squishy. There are no practical uses to it, as I'm aware of, but it's nice. I like it. There are a lot of pointless effects in this game, and you know what? That makes me love it even more. Okay, we have collected 3 out of 4 final effects. There's only 1 effect left in the game, you guys, and I say this for last because I honestly think it's it's not the best effect in the game, but it's personally my favorite. Right next to Kitty Cat. But let's see. I'm gonna look around real quickly and see how to get there. Yes, I'm sorry. I have to look at a guide, the Yume Nikki wiki, because god diggity damn it, I don't know everything about this game. Okay, to get the final effect in the game in our playthrough, we need to go back to hell. So I'll meet you guys there real quickly. I didn't feel it was necessary to show like all that walking, because in all honesty, we've passed these locations like what? Wait. Don't block my path. Don't block my path. Don't block my path. Don't block my path. Okay. Thank the Lord Jesus. Let me just stroll on past you, good madam. Thank you very much. Oh, stop. She looks so funny. To be honest, we've passed these locations a million times, so it's only fair that I cut them out in the finale, because, let's face it, the finale is the culmination of everything that we've been doing. Okay, but the final effect that we're going to be getting in the entire game is actually located through this purple door. You might have seen it, and I think we might have gone into it once or twice. It leads us to the dense woods, the dark woods, but I need to actually get there to initiate the thing. How do I get there? While I'm trying to get there, I'm going to be talking a little bit about Yume Nikki and, like, in terms of just, like, the actual game. I know I've stated my opinions on it many, many times in the past, but I feel like it's also necessary to say some more stuff about it in the finale. To be honest, and I'm going to be 100% honest here, I really love Yume Nikki. I'm not even playing it up for the Let's Play, I just genuinely love it. There's something very fascinating about seeing a game that doesn't have a purpose. It's sort of like reading a biography, or sort of just like diary entries. They're not really there for a purpose. They were not created to elicit some sort of response from the person who's playing it or reading it or etc. Literally everything in this game has just been made just because someone decided one day they wanted to make a game like this. In this case, Kikiyama. God damn it, I just want to go to the purple door. Can I please go through the purple door? Thank you kindly. I just need to go to the purple door. Okay, I think I might have run into this issue before. I remember this very specifically. I think I remember running into an issue where I just couldn't get into the purple door. God diggity, damn it, there is no entrance, is there? Oh, wait, there it is, okay. But yeah, like, it's just very interesting. You always play a game that has a purpose. You're Simon Belmont, you're trying to kill the Draculas. You're Link, you're trying to save the princess. You're Mario, you're trying to beat up toads and break blocks with your fists. Or run around with the mechanical pump on your back. But this game doesn't really have any of that, obviously. It's just there. There's no better way to describe it. It's really just an experience. I really, really enjoy it. And I really, really do wish that more people got to play this game and appreciate it for what it was. There are a lot of Let's Plays on YouTube, and I'm gonna kind of break the mold a bit here, but... oh, by the way, we get to see the lamp effect in action. So this is what it would look like if we had the lamp effect early on in all those dark rooms. It becomes 100% visible. However, as you know, our walking speed is greatly decreased. So I'm gonna go back to the bicycle, and because it's not as dark as... in comparison to all the other rooms. Or maybe not, it's actually kind of dark. I apologize, this won't last too long, but I just need to get through this real quickly. Yeah, I really do wish that more people play this game on their own and kind of didn't watch... it sounds kind of weird to say this considering this is a Let's Play, but I kind of wish people played the game and experienced it themselves. I guess maybe simultaneously, or maybe before watching a Let's Play of it. Because this game doesn't elicit the same responses whenever you watch it as when you play it for yourself. More on that later. We go into this train car at the end of the dark woods, and we see this guy. He is on the train. And if we use the cat effect, I always love this. He becomes a giant eyeball. His eyes fuse together. But we are just gonna be sitting right next to him. We're just gonna mind our own business. How you doing, guy? Oh, don't mind us. Don't mind us. We're just waiting for the train to move on. Don't worry. It's all gonna be K. It's all gonna be K. Alright, I think this is my stop, so I'm gonna get off. Goodbye, guy. Good luck in all of your endeavors. And if you notice, the sky has completely changed. And if we go back into the train car, so has this residence. More people are waiting. So this is the final effect in the game for our playthrough. We go to the left here. And we see these little creepy girls. Ugh. I completely... ah, no. I abhor. Oh god, I really don't like the trope of having like girls or pale girls with long black hair covering their face. It's just, ugh, it's so creepy. It's my least favorite thing to look at. They look beautiful, like if done correctly, but god diggity damn, I get so freaking terrified and scared. It's not even funny. Oh, Drowning Man. You can't help him, but sorry, Drowning Man. I will lure you over here and pretend to help you. Sorry, Drowning Man. I can't help you. No one can. But over here, to the left, across this humongous lake or river or whatever it is. Whoa! Whoa, I've never seen this before! Oh, so that's a random event too, I assume. I don't know what it's called, and I'll probably put on... If I've not been putting the names of all the creatures in the bottom right-hand corners, I apologize, but you honestly forget which creatures you've interacted with and which ones you haven't. What happens if I put the stoplight effect? I honestly don't know. Oh, he just turns. He's like, don't look at me. Oh well. But yes, we are here to collect the final effect in the game. Are you guys ready for this? There's no fanfare, but... I kind of spoiled it, but... Boop! The witch effect! Yes! My favorite effect in the game. Look at her! She becomes a witch! And if you probably couldn't guess, I saved this for last because this episode is probably going to go up on Halloween or Halloween Eve. Halloween Eve? Oh, and the tree is like... Or something. He's kind of like... Oh, tree. You and your treeness. But when you're a witch, you look super freaking adorable. So cute. And when you use the effect, you become... It's basically just, like a slow bike. In other words, you're walking, but you don't make the squeaky noises like this that your boots make. You just kind of ride around on a broomstick. And it's really, really adorable. I wish there was more things to do with it, but there's not. There is one thing to do with it, however. But we are going to be getting to that in a moment. But yeah, guys, we finished the game. We finished the game. Okay, so this is where I'm going to... My final, thoughts about the game before we get into the ending. Because once the ending comes along... I'm not going to spoil what happens, obviously. You'll have to wait to see in a couple minutes, but I feel better talking about this when the ending doesn't happen. But once you collect all 25 effects, and actually you can do this before collecting all the effects. You don't have to do this when you collect all the effects, but I like to do it at the end. If you press the 5 key, you poop out an egg. And right there we drop the frog effect. Obviously it lets you walk through water real quickly and lets you jump and turns your head into a frog. Very, very nice. Here's the umbrella effect, which makes it rain, and if you press the 1 key, it makes it twirl. Press the 5 key, and you drop it. And all the effects disappear as soon as you wear it. Hat and scarf effect, obviously, gives you the hat and scarf effect. And when you press the 1 key during a snowstorm, you become a snowman, or a snowwoman. Now, this is what my final... I'm gonna put the rest of the effects probably, on screen, instead of talking about it. But this is so I can just talk about my thoughts about the game. Go experience this game for yourself. It is completely 100% worth it. Whatever you've seen here, it will feel different when you play it yourself. I promise you. The reason I say this is because most people will probably see this from Let's Plays. If I remember correctly, I think Cry and there's some other Let's Player played this game. And that's completely fine and all. Go ahead and do whatever you want, but... you have to experience this game for yourself. It's something that you just have to figure out. It's something you have to feel for yourself, if that makes any sense. It's sort of like an experience, as I've stated before. You don't really get the full effect until you play it and you apply your own little ideas and your stories and oh, well, why is this here? Why is that here? Why is she doing this? Why is she not? I feel like this episode is a short episode. Oops. Oh, I forgot. If you press it again, you actually collect the effect. You don't have to place them down in any order, but I just like placing them down one at a time. Yeah, it's really sad because slowly but surely we're getting rid of all the stuff that we collected in our Dreamscape adventure. So many good memories, so many good memories. I'm glad that it's coming to an end, and at the same time I'm not, because I really love just adventurous type games, but this is not really an adventure in the sense that you're going around saving things and doing things. It's more of an adventure that you you understand yourself better from playing this game. You kind of see yourself in a different light after this. God dang it, I did not mean to do that. And it can't be better expressed than by playing this game and just kind of looking at yourself in the mirror and just thinking about what this means to you and what everything kind of means to you. If that makes any sense. Basically, my final thoughts are just... My final thoughts are just that, play it yourself, experience it for yourself, and apply your own messages and ideas for what everything means to the game yourself. Because I've already stated my opinions on what Maratsuki is and what she does and who she is many, many times in this Let's Play. Almost borderline, annoying, I think. But That's what this game is. It's sort of like a big fat interpretation. You kind of have to see it and just kind of figure out like how many times that's happened to you and whether you felt that same way or not. But this is what, like, I've rambled on long enough. I'm so sorry. I'm just getting kind of anxious because this is the end of the game. I really love this game. I adore this game. But once you place all the effects, we're gonna go around one more time, just looking at everything. We've gone through all the worlds. I think we've collected every effect, obviously. We've gone through all the deeper locations. We haven't shown off every single event in the game, especially this one particular event, which I will show in an epilogue. But that's the whole game. That is all there is to it. There are plenty of rooms that I haven't shown, or plenty of screens that I haven't shown. Tiny NPCs that I haven't shown on screen. The Tower of Fuxia, I believe, is one of them. There's just a billion, not a billion, but there's a couple dozen things that I haven't shown off, and like I said, play it for yourself, you'll experience it for yourself. Like with that worm thing on Witch's Island, I didn't know that was there. But that's it. So what we're going to do is, we're going to pinch ourselves awake, once we dropped all the effects, and we wake up. Now, if we wanted to, we can go back and go to sleep and collect all the effects and continue exploring, that's completely fine, but there's nothing else to collect. All the effects are completely collected. That is 100% done. But if you go out here, you might have noticed that there's something a little different about this room, or this balcony, for instance. Everything here is pretty normal, except right here we have a step stool. This wasn't here before. It only appears after you collect all 25 effects in the game. What you have to do is, you have to go up to the step stool. And then after collecting all 25 effects in the game, and after experiencing all the horrible, horrible things that Madatsuki was going through, her body images and her questionable look of what she was and who she was as a person, her questions on sexuality most likely, her psychopathic tendencies, everything that she didn't know about herself, and everything that was just kind of building up a bunch of confusion and tension in her life, it was all sort of embodied in the effects. Collecting all the effects was just a big testament to the fact that there was something wrong with Madatsuki. And once you collect all effects in the game, what I think happens is it becomes too much to bear. She realizes what's going on in her life, and she can't really do anything about it. She feels like there's no escape, and so going up to the balcony, once she's kind of evaluated her life for herself, Madatsuki commits suicide. I didn't really want to talk that much over the ending, but I feel like I do have to say something about the ending because it's a very depressing ending. First of all, I'm going to say that Madatsuki was troubled, and she probably felt like there was no help. I'm going to get serious here for a moment. I know, shocker in a Let's Play, but if you do feel like that you are trapped against a corner and there's just no escape and you feel like there's only one way out, I promise you, there are a billion different ways to get out. There's always someone there that's looking out for you, then there's always someone there to sort of pick you up and boost you back up to your original self. Now with Madatsuki, I think it was pretty bad because she never left her room, she always fell asleep, so she was not exactly the healthiest person around. But I really do feel like Madatsuki could have been saved. And this makes me really, really sad, because Madatsuki looked like such a girl full of such life. She had such a outstanding creative outlook on life, and she just looked at everything in such a unique perspective. All the NPCs that we saw, I'm pretty sure were people in real life. She was scared of a lot of people. She was frightened by a lot of people, but she was also enthralled and sort of entranced by everyone. She had this beautiful, beautiful outlook on life. But because of how much tension she felt and how alone she felt, she kind of just took the easiest way out. And by that I mean the path that she felt was the only way out, hence the easiest way out. It may be very difficult at times to see any other way out, but I promise you, there's always a different way out. Once you've hit rock bottom, there's only one way to go, and that's up. That's the way I always look at life. So, if there's anything to learn from this ending, I think it's that you just have to kind of look at yourself, figure out what's wrong, if anything. I'm pretty sure there are a couple things wrong. Everyone has problems. And then just try to evaluate them, and then try to figure out how you can better yourself. With Madatsuki, I think collecting the effects was sort of her salvation. I think collecting everything and just evaluating her life in terms of her dreams and how she saw everything, she kind of saw what she was dealing with. And unfortunately, I think she figured out that it wasn't worth living. But that is a terrible, terrible way of thinking. I've rambled on long enough. I'll probably make an epilogue explaining all the theories and more talks about this kind of stuff, but that's the ending to Yume Nikki. I know, I'm sorry. It's much more depressing than I think anyone was anticipating. When I first experienced it, I kind of didn't realize what was going to happen, and when I showed my brothers it, they were completely taken aback. It's, like I said, this game does not follow the norms of what a game should be. By the end of the game, we realized that it's just, she faced a hard life. So guys, my name has been Resubros. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this very somber, very solemn, and very interesting look into this young girl's life. And even though it ended tragically, there's a lot we can learn and grow from. There's a lot that we can learn and we can grow from this experience. That's what I think. This game is, like I said, 100% experience. And if this is if anything is a testament to that, it's this ending. So, I hope to see you guys in my next Let's Play, and I hope to see you guys in whatever I do next on my channel. I promise I will get better at uploading. But, that's it for Yume Nikki. I will be uploading epilogues soon about all the theories and all the different things that there are to anticipate. I will be uploading epilogues about all the stuff that there is that we didn't explore, especially one particular event. But with that, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave. I will see you guys in whatever I do next. My name has been Resubros, and thank you guys so much for watching. Please stay safe out there. Adios.